Hey, great Monday morning. It is a beautiful Monday morning. Still trying to fix my acomodar my thing. Light. There. It's kind of funny, but with time, you get to perfect a lot of the lighting, a lot of the camera position, height of chair, blah blah blah, everything. And practice makes perfect. Buenos días, buenos días, buenos días, Rossi, buenos días, buenos días, buenos días, Mo. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And it has been a restful morning and a restful weekend. Hope everyone had a halfway decent weekend out there. When are you moving up here? I'm not moving to San Antonio. Love you. Morning. Missed you this weekend. I was actually here Saturday morning to do the I'm not going to be here to the Saturday night type of situation. And of course, Sundays, I take it all off. And let me tell you, I it's very good for me. And I appreciate y'all's patience and coming back on Monday morning after a long weekend. But it really was good, very very good for me. And I debated whether to have a Saturday evening show, guys. By Saturday evening, ya estaba cansadito. Y aparte, very little information was coming in regards to what was going on in the valley. Plus, now that there's other shows out there. Manny has a Manny Behind the Mic show. Royal has his show on Friday night, Royal and Sharky. And Roman has gotten his Real Politics show back and going. And again, guys, that's great. I mean, I I applaud them. I support them all. I hope that they continue to be very, very successful and have a lot of individuals out there, expressing their opinion. We don't always have to agree, but one of the things that I share with individuals, it's always so very important to remain civil. So I'm very, very, I'm very encouraging to any and all who want to start live streaming and do their own thing. One of the things that I think that separates myself from other individuals is you know you have to do your own thing, and what we do here is our own thing. It's our own thing. We I'm trying to accommodate my chair. We are the first ones on here. Again, I'm not saying that to brag, but I'm glad that other individuals have started their own and again, run with it. Again, I am all for it. I support them 100%. And again, I wish more individuals were out there as they're willing to give up their time. One of the things that I tell folks, guys, this is not easy, guys. A lot of times people think that hombre, but as long as just start up a page and people are going to accept the page. Come on, it's not easy. Este, you have to gather an audience, and slowly in time you start to build on your audience, guys. It's just what it is. Let me catch up with the comments before I lose them. Good morning, Ahila. Good morning, Robert. Good morning, Connie Hermosa. Good morning. Good morning, Sergio. Good morning, Norma. Hey, Steve. Good morning. Hey, man, I was on time. You were late. Encarnacion. Buenos días. La Scooter is still at Brownsville Sports Center with my friend Dustin, and we should get a battery for it tomorrow. So it's going to be fun. Aparte, the weather hasn't been good. I mean, the weather hasn't been good enough to be out there on a scooter. So, in that sense, I mean, it's okay that que, pues, the scooter. Ahorita we're waiting for the battery to come in. The problem was that that battery that I ordered was a smaller battery. So I'm hoping to get that battery and send it back. Get my money back. It was on Amazon. I hope they'll take it back. Maybe. Buenos días y bendiciones, don Erasmo. Favor de enviar una gran felicitación a mi sobrino Orgullo de Bronzeville por su triunfo en el AT&T Cowboy Stadium de Dallas. Felicidades, don José. Mándame el nombre del muchachón. Good morning, good morning. Si está frío, good morning. Anora, have a beautiful day. Johnny Blaze Tapia. Johnny Blaze Tapia, felicidades, felicidades, man. Morning, I missed you. I missed you all too. You know what? I it's really weird, but I did miss you all. It's different, but I did miss you all this weekend. A little bit. Thank you. Amen. Not easy being handsome like you. Nadie como tú. Yeah. Let me tell you, it's not as easy as a lot of people think being this handsome and totally not fat. It's not. I saw someone in the school the other day and I thought it was you. Well, it depends what day it was. On Thursdays when I took the scooter in, Thursday or Wednesday or Thursday. No me acuerdo. It might have been me. But no, it's still at the shop. Unless you saw him this weekend, then it is definitely not me. Again, the battery should be in tomorrow. Dustin out there at Brownsville Sports Center, Honda, on Paredes Line Road. They did do a thorough check. They checked the alternator. They checked the oil. They checked everything. They said, hey, it's good. Just the battery. See what happens. Any stakeholder of Amazon, I'm sorry to hear about your battery. A shareholder of Amazon, it's okay. I mean, I'm hoping that they'll return it. I do have that Prime membership. I think that's one of the allures of Amazon. You know, you don't like something, you send it back. I ordered a scooter on Amazon, a Unagi, and it would not pick up on the speed, and it was having a hard time charging. It wouldn't charge completely. And so I sent it back. Well, the company charged me for shipping. And I said, well, wait a minute. You don't pay shipping when you have Prime membership. So I contacted customer service on Amazon. And sure enough, they sent me money. They sent my money back for the money that I had spent on delivery, on shipping and handling. Good morning, she's come have lunch with me at the mountaintop. We'll talk a little bit about that. It's kind of crazy. Congratulations on your show again. Good morning, Ramona. Good morning. I've been out of town a lot recently, but wanted to get your take on the GBEC board member removal. Change is good. Guys, anyone that wants to be a part of GBEC, I think GBEC, the Planning and Zoning Committee, and BCIC, please submit an application with the City of Brownsville. I did post the link on my page and apply to be on one of their the boards of the committees. Guys, I don't think that they're going to pick a lot of us. I think that they're going to pick a lot of people that are yes people. And again, I did submit to be part of the GBEC board. I'm not going to get voted on now in no way, shape, or form. But I did it, and I did put up a little note out there. I said, hey, guys, if you want to prove me wrong, say, you know what? Hey, man, let's get him on here para callarle el hocico. You know, that's one sure way para callarme el hocico. Prove me wrong. That's all you have to do. And again, have not been proven wrong as of now. In regards to the GBEC board, there were some members on there, Daniel, that weren't even going to the meetings. Again, the land purchase to me is a little bit questionable. My concern right now was the sole purpose of getting rid of the GBEC board to terminate Mario Lozoya. If that is the case, then guys, is the city of Brownsville prepared for a major lawsuit? Again, at the end of the day, what I'm concerned about is how much are we going to have to pay out Mario Lozoya, being that I think he still has over a year on his contract. And again, the mayor was not involved in the vote. He did not need to vote. They had uh, more than 4 votes. Well, they had 4 votes, I think. Yeah, because Joel Mujia and Jessica Tetro were not in attendance that day. How convenient. I told a friend of mine who was on the GBEC board, I said, like, guys, I'm sorry. Joel should have been there. I mean, at least, look, he was still going to be in the minority if at all he would vote against the removal of the GBEC board. But at least there would have been a statement of nonconformity. Hey guys, I don't agree on this, and these are the reasons why I don't agree. But unfortunately for District 3 folks, Joel Mujia has not been vocal, has not been present. But guess what? Most people here are probably going to vote for him to come back into office. And that's unfortunate, guys. But again, I'm sort of always been bred to expect the worst, especially with the election process here in our area. Call me negative if you want, but I expect the worst. I don't think that individuals are actually doing the research in regards to the candidates. There is no question in regards to what have they done for me lately. So it doesn't much matter. So Daniel, the GBEC board getting kicked out, change is good. I don't care, and I don't care in the sense that nothing's going to change. So why does it matter? Nothing is going to change on that board. They are only going to select yes people. But again, I did submit my request to be on the GBEC board. I submitted again to give them the opportunity to prove me wrong. Will I be voted on to be part of the GBEC board? Hell no. But I want other people. Daniel, you applied for the GBEC board. The deadline's today. City Commission will vote mañana, tomorrow. Tú en la scooter, yo en la Harley. Te gano. Let me tell you, I don't know if I'm brave enough to go that route in regards to a motorcycle. Scooter, it's just cute. It's fun. I like doing the cute, fun stuff. I don't know. That's just me. Hey, Cheese, are there any mountains near your new home in San Antonio? I bet you now want to come back. Now that I found out that there's mountains in Brownsville, hell yeah, I want to come back. Let me tell you, one of the things that I miss about Monterrey is every morning waking up to the mountain, my mountain, El Cerro La Silla. That's the one thing I miss about Monterrey. It's just so majestic, guys. To despertar en la mañana y estar viendo el cerro, a mountain. I don't know what it is. It really got my juices going, man. So that is the one thing I miss most of Monterrey is waking up to my mountain. So when Salinas show came out, guys, I haven't watched it, but they sent me the picture in regards to the Gateway Bridge, the bridge between Brownsville and Matamoros, y es un puentecito rascuache, y había una grande montaña a un lado. There was no immigration. There was no long lines. There was no people asking for money. There was no little side camps, concentration camps, side camps of people trying to get over across the Estados Unidos. Guys, I just thought it was kind of hilarious, kind of funny. But I have not watched the series. I don't plan to watch the series. And then they sent me a picture of the actress. God bless the actress. I mean, uh, just went from J Lo to an actress who appears not to be looking as great as J Lo did. And then someone sent me that picture also. Like 2020 has ruined everything for us. Guys, 2020 is almost over. We have 24 days and it is gone. One of the things that I think is very positive is that today, the UK is going to be starting to introduce the vaccine on people, and again, it's a good opportunity for us to see what goes on. Let them try it out first. Again, for a lot of us down here, it's going to take a while for us to even have any effect in regards to this. Anyway, there you go. I use that phrase. What has BISD done for you lately? Not just nothing. We're going to talk about BISD real quick because some numbers came in during the weekend. Brownsville will stay the same. More politicians own restaurants and businesses, and the citizens being in papas. The city is turning into a ghost town. It is, folks. And let me say, going back into the GBEC board that Daniel was mentioning, guys, take into account, guys, that a lot of the people that they have on these zoning and planning committees, I mean, are the same people that have kept Brownsville begging for more. Nurit Golonsky's father, Abraham Golonsky, is on the zoning and planning board, guys. The same guy that sold a Casa de Nylon building to the city of Brownsville for $2.3 million. That piece of crap building we bought for $2.3 million. Folks, it's a piece of crap. $2.3 million? Was it $2.3 million? I think it was $2.3 million. I thought you were being sarcastic when you said that you were going to be positive. Uh, yeah, guys, $2.3 million, $2 million. I can't remember if it was $2.3 million or 1.2. I don't want to give wonky facts. Anyway, millions of dollars. We paid millions of dollars for the Casa de Nylon building. Millions. And guys, it's a piece of crap. We can't do anything with it. They plan to have a firefighter training. They plan to have offices there. They supposedly were going to sell it to UTRGV. UTRGV said, "Heck no, we don't want that piece of crap." Nobody wants that piece of crap. Well, the guys on the zoning and planning and zoning committee, the same guy that sold us the damn building, valued at $600,000. Anyway, the problem with GBEC was that they were planning to buy some land over here by the sports park, something like that, or some deal, and they bought some land. Again, it's the same players over and over again. What happens, guys, is that Abraham Golonsky supposedly is on file saying, "Hey, why don't y'all just go buy some of my land on the east side of Brownsville instead of the north part of Brownsville?" Conflict of interest, much? But again, who's going to tell them anything? Every single one of the individuals on the board has received money from Golonsky's. His daughter sits on the commission, guys. Is there anything going to be done about it? Nothing. I'm surprised they haven't placed them on the PUB board as well, so that they could probably buy out the land where the new administration building is going to be is being built or has been built. PUB's always buying up crappy land. I wouldn't be surprised if where the administration building has been built wasn't bought from Abraham Golonsky in the first place. Nothing changes, guys. It's the same players, but it's all our faults, guys. It's all our faults. Good thing Sylvia involved wasn't involved in the Selena production. Might have been the Muppet puppet and actors and pocketed the rest. I wouldn't be surprised if she actually was involved in the series. Every time I hear names within the city commission, the board, etc., it seems like everyone is related to everyone. Yeah. You see, that's the problem, guys. We have no in. We have no one on the city commission. We have no one. Only that little clica, the Tony Martinez clica, are the only individuals on that city commission. It's all just Tony Martinez clica. It's the rich, the money people. We have no one on there. No hay raza on that city commission. No one. And when we had raza, the raza kicked us in the nuts. After the series of Selena, people are going to want to come to Brownsville just to see the beautiful mountains. It was a funny weekend because everyone was out there making their memes. Cameron Park, uh, downtown. I mean, there was just a lot of different memes up there. The mountain scenery, castles, and different stuff out there. It's funky. It's all an intricate web, a syndrome called rateroism. Yeah, guys, it's just the same people, guys. And nothing changes in the city of Brownsville. We're still stagnant. We're going to continue to be stagnant. There's no growth, no economic development. GBEC board, which is the board, Greater Brownsville Incentives Corporation, which got changed to uh, Brownsville Economic Development Corporation, something like that. Greater Brownsville Economic Development Corporation. Guys, there's no economic development in the city of Brownsville. None. So let me start announcing now. I am running for mayor of the city of Brownsville. And there's a couple of things that I want to do as mayor of the city of Brownsville. First of all, I'm not going to fix the streets. I'm not going to fix the streets. Hold on. If you were mayor and wanted to close the schools because of the Rona, wouldn't they try to sue you because they answered TA, not to the mayor? They could try. But let me tell you, there's certain powers that are given to the mayor, especially during declared emergency situations. It's very, very simple. But by then, when I do become mayor of the city of Brownsville, Rona will be in the past. There'll be no opportunities. There won't be no need to close down the schools. What I do want to do when I become mayor of the city of Brownsville is get rid of all that compadrismo at the city level. Shut her down. Get rid of all those individuals that were hired that should never have been hired. I want to take over the park at Dean Porter Park. We got to fix up the zoo. We got to use eminent domain if we need to in order to get Cummings and make it part of the zoo. Screw it. Close down that little street that connects 6th Street to Ringgold Street. Close it down. Shut it down. Have people drive around if they need to. Drive all the way around. There's no need for that little street. The only reason that they haven't shut down that little street is because of the rich people on Palm Boulevard. They want to have that quick little easy access. Ni modo, shut it down. Last night I went down Southmost, guys. Last night I went down Southmost. That the nicest street on Southmost, you know what street that is? Anyone have any clue? The nicest street on Southmost. Anyone? It's Impala. Impala. Do you know why Impala is the nicest street down Southmost? The reason is that no, Owens is horrible. Unless they fixed it up. Owens is horrible. Um, Impala. Have you been down Impala Street, Steve? It's a beautiful little street. And let me tell you, I use Impala all the time because I cut through East to go to Milpa Verde. Milpa Verde is horrible, guys. Have y'all been down Milpa Verde? Milpa Verde is horrible. It's always been horrible. The reason that Impala Street is the nicest street in down southmost is because the commissioner used to live there. Former commissioner lives there. And again, more power to him, guys. But is it what is in the best interest of our city as a whole? See, that's my concern, man. When commissioners, when people who are in office, they they use their position in order to benefit themselves as individuals. See, that's my concern. You know what I'm saying? I want elected officials who see the big picture. Oh, voy a arreglar mi callecita. I'm in power. Yeah, man. So going back to the fixing the zoo would be a great investment because tourism brings in revenue. Yeah, easy, guys. Eminent domain, takeaway Cummings. Look, BISD has 4 campuses, guys. At least 4 campuses that are 5 campuses, I would say, that are empty. Empty. I mean, why the state hasn't picked those up? Surprising. They are empty. They're not being used. They're gathering dust. You know, it's horrible to pass by Webb Elementary. I used to go to Webb Elementary. It's horrible to pass by Webb Elementary, and it's like abandoned building, USA. City, pick them up. Pick them up. Pick up Cummings. Make it part of the zoo. A veterinarian educational facility, if you need to. Have the Texas Southmost College start a program there. Have them help you with paying fair market value to the district. Use eminent domain. Take over the damn park too. You know, leave the museum there and leave the Camille Playhouse. You know, leave it to as a side. But the rest of the park, yeah, kill it. Kill the park. Make it part of the zoo. Close down the street. Close down the street. Y aunque se enojen los ricachos de la Palm Boulevard y los de St. Joe, screw them. You're not going to close down a street because you have to kiss the butt of the rich people in Brownsville? No, man. Sorry. Close down that damn street. Make all that the zoo. Work with this Mitati cultural district, whatever. Work with them. Have them start investing in the damn zoo instead of all this stuff that I don't know what the hell they're doing with that property, man. Nothing. Nothing. I mean, they turned the signs orange. Mitati or something district. I don't know. Again, how does that benefit the people of Brownsville? It doesn't. Sorry. Yeah. Manzano. ¿Cuál es Manzano? No, Ronnie. I told you 2 years ago the zoo area needed to grow. Cummings needs to become part of the zoo, 100%. You're right. It was difficult to think of any nice streets on Southmost. Granted, I moved out of Brownsville a few years ago, but I was drawing a blank when you asked the street was nice on Southmost. Yeah, it's not easy. Hey, Sandra. Are you not going to fix the streets because everyone promises that and never does it? Whose job is it actually? It is the city's job. But the problem is there is no money to fix streets. Again, I would invest in fixing the streets that are going to bring us revenue. Isn't Cummings being used? Yes, but they have 5 other campuses that are not being used. The city needs it. Move the school. That's what we have to do. Lorenzo Benvenavides, how you doing today? Inbox me so you can know more about each other. Oh my God, another one of these crazy people. This is why I love watching you. This is why I love watching you. I get the updates from Brownsville and the current events. I'll say this: become mayor, there will be a Hinotama location. But love you, Baba. 147,347 a year, and still no change. Take 90,000 away from them, and probably we will see change. 100%. So it's very simple, guys. Fix the damn zoo. Make it into one of the top 10 zoos in the country again. Take over Cummings. Take over the park. Close down that damn street on Ringgold. This Mitati district thing, whatever it is, Metate or Mitati or Miti or something. I mean, honestly, I don't get it. How does that benefit the community as a whole? It doesn't. It's like Ciclovia crap, man. Benefits just a small percentage of the people in Brownsville, and only a small percentage actually take advantage of that crap. Tear it all down, we'll build it up again. Empire, Queen's right. This weekend, another happening this weekend. As mayor, what do you propose to get the educational levels up in the city? What sort of programs, incentives would you implement? Demand that the education experts actually do their job. Start focusing on education instead of pocketing our resources. Look, guys, there's never been any pressure from the city commission, from the mayor to the educational agencies here. Look, there has to be some form of constant kicking in the butt of our schools, but there's no correlation. There's no incentive to work together. We have to start producing individuals who are going to fill the market space and do those jobs that other individuals cannot or will not do. With that said, what jobs? We need to bring economic development to our area. And the only way we're going to bring economic development to the area is if we ease off on a lot of the different restrictions, a lot of the red tape that small business and all business has to go through in order to come get situated here in the city of Brownsville. We have to stop the mordida process. If we create jobs, then our educational agencies, experts, will have to supply the prime material in regards to fulfilling those empty slots, those jobs. So, guys, there has to be economic development. We also have to start hiring within. Do you know that the 2 deputy city managers, the 2 deputy city managers came from outside of Brownsville, from Austin? Did you know that the 2 deputy superintendents at the district came from outside of Brownsville? Guys, it's sort of like, seems like we can't produce individuals to supply the need in regards to the cocoa factor. Economic development. Make Brownsville great again. I'm going to try. BIC tiene problemas serios y la única forma de solucionar los problemas es cerrando escuelas. Hay gente de BIC que no están haciendo bien su trabajo. El problema, Juan Alberto, es de que no hay manera de de parar de parar el problema en el distrito. No tenemos el liderazgo. No existen las personas idóneas para poder tomar cartas en el asunto, de los cuales transformarán el distrito escolar. Look, guys, este fin de semana, 4 people from Hannah tested positive. Just this weekend. The end of the weekend, 4 people tested positive. 3 are awaiting results. That's 7 people, folks. 7 staff members, 7 teachers at Hannah that have tested positive. This is just Hannah, folks. My prayers go out to the teachers that have underlying conditions, guys. You cannot contain it. And this is taking into consideration that on the schools, they only had like 50 to 100 students, guys. Can you imagine if we would have had 2,000 students on campus? 2,500 is what Hannah has. They were adamant to bring everybody back. They met resistance. So they started to phase in the number of individuals that were going back onto campus, guys. With limited number of students back on campus, we have 7. 4 confirmed, 3 possible. Where is Dr. Rita Hernandez working out of? She works out of Cameron County Educational Institute at OP33 group, Mike Hernandez group. Would you suggest a tax credit or break for companies for hiring people with college degrees from the city? Now that is a great idea. But we have to have the jobs. We have to ease restrictions on companies that are wanting to open up in the city of Brownsville. We need to stop the mordida process. We need to stop people picking at them before they even come. But you know what? It's kind of a weird deal right now because I think that a lot of individuals are hesitant of even coming to Brownsville. Does that make sense? Again, I'll say this as I said last week. If you are the CEO or the owner of a corporation that wants to set up shop in Brownsville, would you set up shop in Brownsville? Knowing that the school district has recently been raided by the FBI. Or the school district is probably soon going to be taken over by TEA. Where the city commission just got rid of their economic development corporation. Where the PUB, the Public Utilities Board, squandered and pissed away $65 million of our dollars. When you hear that at the port, they lost $25 million on a bridge to nowhere. Would you want to start business here in Brownsville? The problem is that $1.5 million spent by Texas for standardized testing in Brownsville celebrates a just barely passing grades. Parents need to understand what is a true on a grade level score. I understood 50% of that. No, as CEO of Hinotama, no in Brownsville unless you become mayor. Well, you see, already, guys, there's another incentive in regards to voting for me to be mayor of the city of Brownsville. We got Hinotama ready to come into Brownsville as soon as I become mayor. And I would dare say that I think one of the things that a lot of companies look for is actual change. There has been no change in Brownsville. Nothing changed at the BISD board. Nothing has changed with the city commission. Nothing has changed at the Texas Southmost College. Nothing. The only thing that has changed right now is that there are no longer individuals on the Economic Development Board. The same board that is entrusted to bring change, economical development, and change to the city of Brownsville with our tax dollars have nothing. Guys, 45 minutes is all I plan to say this morning. I have a meeting this morning. Tomorrow we will have a 30-minute show. I have a meeting tomorrow in Willacy County. And on Wednesday, we will have a 30-minute show. I have to be in out of town. Guys, tonight at 9 p.m., please be here. We'll be checking out on the numbers to my teachers out at Hannah. My prayers go out to you guys. I hope you remain healthy, well, and secure. And again, guys, keep your kids at home. This pandemic has shown that we don't need standardized testing pressure to allow students to move forward with their future. Parents need to require more of their students and educational system. Yes, a little bit more parental involvement would be so amazing. It would go so far. Guys, tonight 6 p.m. Tonight at 9 p.m. When is SpaceX guy coming on? I'll send him a message. The launch was supposedly today. He was going to come on to talk about the launch after the launch. So I'll send him a message today. Hopefully today. I love Austin. A good guy. We need new incentives to bring Brownsville back. Out with the old, in with the new. Amen, sister. Guys, have a great, great day. Stay safe, social distance, wear your face coverings. Guys, stay healthy, stay active, and come back with me tonight at 9 p.m. Guys, be good to each other, and please continue to be good to me. And I'm available for lunch after 1 o'clock or at 1 o'clock. God bless.